Welcome, everybody. My name is Marcia Silva, and I'm so happy to be here today in this first international teleconference sponsored by ISAR. This teleconference is certainly groundbreaking, and I'm sure we are entering a new era when people will attend international conferences from their own homes. Congratulations to everyone involved. I chose to talk about analytical psychology, or Jungian psychology as it's also called, because among all the different theories in psychology, this is the one who establishes the most direct bridge with astrology. So the first part of this talk will be very psychological, and with the exception of the personality types, we'll cover Jung's theory, all main topics today. This second part is very astrological. We will first take a look at Jung's chart and correlate some events in his life with transits and progressions. Then we will discuss the synastry between Jung and Freud's charts. And finally, we will discuss Jung's complexes in his own chart. Our intention is to provide another interesting way to look at chart reading, okay? And one important communication, as we have a lot of material to cover, unfortunately, we won't have time for questions and answers in this lecture. So if you have any doubts, please forward them to me by email, and I will be more than happy to answer them. In the last slide, we will see my website, which has the English version. So let's just keep in touch, okay? It is interesting to see that Jung used his own experiences in the investigation of the unconscious. Every event in his life, including dreams, fantasies, intuitions, etc., which for most people would be unnoticed, for him was a source of research and analysis. Jung created some of the best-known psychological concepts, including the archetype, the collective unconscious, individuation, complexes, persona, shadow, animal, self, extroverted, introverted personality. For us astrologers, Jung's theory of synchronicity is also central because he described synchronicity as having psychoid properties. For example, an archetype can manifest simultaneously as both an intrapsychic factor, was that Jung saw the human psyche as by nature religious and made this religiousness the focus of his explorations. Lastly, another curiosity for us astrologers is that in his writings, it is common to see some astrological terms and images such as cosmos, universe, system, and arc. As a matter of fact, Jung studied astrology and three miracles, as we can see in his book, Synchronicity. What he concluded was that in all the results, the conjunctions were all moon conjunctions, which would be in line with astrological expectations. He said, the improbability of the coincidence of the three lunar conjunctions with sun, moon, and ascendant happening by chance is so great for which we are forced to consider the existence of a responsible factor for it. And he saw this as a meaningful coincidence, as a synchronicity. Okay, so let's dive into Jung's theory. Our first topic is the process of individuation. The term created by Jung, process of individuation, in other words, the process of becoming aware of oneself, would be the ultimate goal in terms of the psychological development for any person during a lifetime, the realization of the self. It is a journey of transformation to meet the self and at the same time to meet the divine. Unlike Freud, Jung thought life has a spiritual purpose, and a spiritual experience is essential to our well-being, probably because of the influence of his background, deep innate potential. He considered this individuation as a psychological process of integrating the opposites, including the conscious with the unconscious. As he says, individuation can only mean a process of psychological development that provides the realization of the given individual qualities. Jung says that besides achieving physical and mental health, people who have advanced towards individuation tend to be harmonious, mature, and responsible, and embody human values such as freedom and justice. It has a holistic healing effect on the person. Okay? Well, therefore, the overcoming of the difficult issues of a natal chart would be exactly our process of psychological development or our process of individuation. This means having to face our blind spots and our internal ghosts and integrating the unconscious part of our chart.